First, I need to apologize for the way I behaved the other night.
You have nothing to apologize for, Evan.
No.
Hello. Welcome back to 911 Episode 5 Hypotheses. Buck's coming out journey inspires Eddie to solve his own romantic problem. Warning! Spoilers ahead, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Are you still reeling from Buck and Tommy's breathtaking kiss last week? You are in excellent company. Buck followed up on that historic moment by coming out to several significant characters on Thursday's episode of 911, and their reactions were all priceless for different reasons. From his first official date with Tommy, spoiler alert, it did not go well, to his emotional confession with Maddie and Eddie hint, they did go well. Buck had an exciting hour, learning things about himself that he had never expected to discover. Buck's struggle through his new sentiments also resulted in a crucial breakthrough for Eddie, who was dealing with an unexpected setback in his new relationship with Marisol. In the episode, Han and Karen also welcomed a surprising new addition to their growing family, eventually discovering a horrific incident from the child's background that will have a significant impact on how they move forward. And what about a hangover-style incident that threatens to wreck Maddie and Chimney's long-awaited wedding? Yes, we have a lot to talk about. Let us begin. Buck's and Tommy's first date was a complete disaster. It was a train wreck from beginning to end, eventually engulfing in flames and not the kind that a firefighter is used to putting out. Tommy could sense Buck's nervousness from the start and assured him that no one was looking at them. "You're a little tense, but I get it," he replied, adding that Buck could be surprised at how accepting others in their field are. He insisted, "This is my first date with a man, but I'm not weirded out. I am an ally. Every Pride Month, I add a rainbow sticker to my Instagram." It was a cringe-worthy statement, but Tommy chose to take the positive in it, telling Buck, "I guess it's just me that makes you nervous." The date looked to be going well until Eddie and Marisol arrived. Buck lied to Eddie without prompting, informing him that he and Tommy were going to go find some hot chicks because chicks love firefighters. At this time, we were practically crawling out of our skin from secondhand shame. Tommy then showed his snarky side when Marisol mentioned transferring her wardrobe to Eddie's apartment. "I guess you can never have too much wardrobe space," Eddie added, to which Tommy sharply responded, "Ain't that the truth? Okay, Evan." Side note. Tommy being the sole character who refers to Buck as Evan is actually quite endearing. Unfortunately, that was the end of the night. Instead of taking Buck to the movies by Uber, Tommy called his own car to go home. "Evan, I think you're adorable," he commented, "but I don't think you're prepared. I'll see you around." How Buck? Coming out to Eddie advances his story. Buck comes out to Eddie when his friend sees him out with Tommy, deciding to tell him he was on a date despite not knowing what it would mean for their friendship. The fact that he was willing to trust his friend by coming out so soon demonstrates that he is gradually coming to terms with who he is as a result of their kiss. This will most likely have an impact on how open he is with others in the future, including whether he is brave enough to tell the rest of the team about his newfound sexuality. The fact that his tale is progressing so swiftly suggests that, in the future, he may be more confident in his bisexuality. This means that the revived 911 Season 8 may not even focus on his coming to terms with himself, instead portraying him as secure in his relationship with Tommy. If his story progresses, it can serve as a positive example of how quickly he accepts who he truly is. It might potentially spark a larger love story between him and Tommy. The procedural drama television show 911 returned with Season 7 in March 2024, and the new episodes will now run on ABC rather than Fox. Buck may feel more at ease with himself after coming out to Eddie so quickly. Having the backing of a longtime buddy allows him to feel more confidence in himself moving forward, regardless of how other members of the team react. Because his relationship with Tommy is still in its early stages, it's unclear how 911 will continue to explore his sexuality or how his story will play out in future seasons. Thank you for watching, and don't hesitate to leave a comment below.